Welcome, survivors, to the forest. This is BarebonesSurvivor. I'm here to help you to survive your first week in the forest. In this guide, we're going to cover everything you need to know getting started, from gathering, building resources, and building shelter, to staying alive long enough to explore the strange world around you. So grab your axe, or maybe a stick, because things are about to get wild. The Forest is a first-person survival horror game that drops players into a mysterious and dangerous forest after a plane crash. Stranded with nothing but the clothes on your back, you must scavenge for food, build shelter, and craft tools while facing threats from the environment and terrifying cannibalistic mutants. The game combines exploration, base building, and combat with a deep, engaging narrative that slowly unfolds as you explore the dense, eerie woods. Whether you're crafting weapons, hunting for resources, or defending your base, every moment is about survival and trying to stay sane in a world that's anything but friendly. In this guide, we'll show you the basics to survive your first week in the forest, with tips on finding resources, building your shelter, and defending yourself from the creatures lurking in the shadows. Prepare yourself. The forest doesn't just want you to survive, it wants you to fear every step you take. Grab everything and go. After the crash, you'll find yourself in the middle of nowhere with nothing but your wits and a few scattered supplies from the wreckage. You might be tempted just to run off into the wilderness, but trust me, the plane crash site is a gold mine in the early stages of the game. It's packed with useful items like suitcases, snacks, meds, and even a few weapons that'll make your survival journey a little bit easier. These items are essential for your first few hours as they'll give you food, medication, and tools to craft more and advanced items. Even if you can't carry it all, don't leave anything behind. Everything, from cloth to a random snack bar, can be turned into something useful, like bandages or a quick meal. Plus, you'll need these supplies to get a shelter up and running quickly, especially before night falls, when the real dangers of the forest come out to play. Fill up your inventory with sticks and stones as you sort through all the various suitcases near the plane crash. Once you've gathered everything, get out of there before the cannibals make their first patrol. Craft a spear. The spear is one of the most versatile and valuable tools you'll craft early in the forest. It's not just a weapon, it's a survival essential. Use it to make opening suitcases a lot easier. Using the spear for fishing is a quick and efficient way to gather food in the forest. Simply head to the nearest lake or stream and use it to spear fish, an easy way to get a quick meal. Find the yacht. Find the yacht? What if you can't find the yacht? Just die. Find the nearest group of cannibals and pick a fight. Don't worry, this first death is not what it seems to be. Without giving up any spoilers, the cannibals will drag you off to a cave. In that cave, you can find the map. Use the red pin on the map and go to the south central portion of the map, where you can find the yacht. Here. The yacht is a perfect starting spot because it's packed with loads of supplies and necessities and resources nearby. You can also use it to save the game. You can also change from night to day without the cannibals knocking at your door. Use the turtles near the yacht to make water collectors. You can find turtles swimming up to the bank near the yacht. When you dispatch them, you get meat and a turtle shell. You could use that turtle shell to craft water collectors. You can find the recipe in your crafting book. The meat drying rack. The meat drying rack is crucial in the forest to preserving your meat. Use the crafting notebook and sticks to craft the meat drying rack. Hang that turtle meat, oh yeah, and any fish that you found earlier. Once they're dried, they're safe for consumption without risk of illness, and they will not spoil. Get a fire going. The fire is crucial for cooking meat and lighting your area while you wait for your meat to dry. Don't forget to burn corpses for valuable resources. After using your spear to deal with a random cannibal or two, pick up their body and toss it on the fire. After a few minutes, it'll turn into bones that you can use to make armor, arrows, and other important resources that you'll need to make survival a lot easier. Small traps. From the crafting menu, you can use sticks to create rabbit traps. Rabbit traps can be used to hunt passively so you can gather meat and fur for crafting. By day 2, you should be ready to craft a bow to become more efficient. Use rope, cloth, and a stick to craft the bow. 5 feathers and a stick will get you the arrows. You can also add bone for more damage or cloth for incendiary arrows. Once you have the bow and arrow, gathering resources becomes much easier. Now that you're ready to build your base, it's time to craft a log sled. Only using sticks, you will be now ready to move logs across the map to your base location. Oh yeah, be careful when cutting down trees because they can hit you and cause damage. Just fill her up, lock on, and move those logs as far as you need them to go. Take to the trees. For a starter base, I recommend a tree platform. They're fairly simple to craft with limited resources, and you can use them to escape the cannibals, which by this point have probably started sniffing around your base a lot more regularly. When cannibals are near, climb up. You have a vantage point to shoot arrows from, and they can't get to you. You can even place a fire to cook and light the area during the night. For a few more resources, you can craft a treehouse like this. This treehouse protects your fire from the rain. You can put a bed to save the game and change from day to night, and you can also fit a meat rack up here to dry your meat. The birdhouse. Birdhouses can be used to passively collect feathers because you're going to need a lot of arrows in this game. As soon as you're done crafting, the birds come right to it. Over time, they leave multiple feathers behind for you to grab to use for your arrows. The sap collector. You're going to need lots of lighting to illuminate the area, especially at night when the cannibals are coming around. Permanent light fixtures like these take tree sap to craft. This is another way to gather resources that you need passively. It's time to get to know your traps. Different traps use a variety of resources and can be effective against different kind of enemies. Here we have a Molotov trap, which is good on just about anything. Also an explosive trap, but these are pretty costly. The noose trap won't do you any good against large mutants. However, the deadfall trap works pretty good. And everybody's favorite, the birthday trap, will get just about any enemy in the end. There's also this swinging spike trap, which is also good against large mutants. And that's a wrap for this beginner's guide to the forest. If you found this guide helpful, please like and subscribe for more. Got any questions or funny moments of your own? Drop them in the comments below. Thank you for joining BarebonesSurvivor. I'll see you next time.